Conte misses the pass into the feet of Vidal, then Thomas Müller, and it's in the back of the net from Robert Lewandowski, because that is what Robert Lewandowski does for a living. He gets to the right place at the right time. There they come again. Oh, superb goal from distance. Lewandowski has shown exactly why he is one of the best in the business. Out of nothing, the Polish striker with a deadly eye for goal. Thomas Müller, Müller making room for himself. Götze, Lewandowski for the hat-trick, off the post, Lewandowski again, and somehow he's put it in. Oh my word, this is one of Lewandowski's finest performances. A space of 10 minutes and 3 goals. He's got the power, he's got the speeds. Oh, they haven't got it clear, and the ball's in the back of the net again. And yes, indeed, it is one Robert Lewandowski who's made it 4-1. I and Robert can't believe it. I don't think I can believe it. Lewandowski goes for it again. Oh, you just can't do it. You just cannot be that good. That is an amazing goal. He can't believe it either. The fastest hat-trick in the history of the Bundesliga.
Well, the ball through here gets Lewandowski away. Lewandowski! Oh, the form he's in. He was never going to miss that, was he? 10 to play, and Bayern take the lead belatedly. Lewandowski's free kick, oh, magnificent, absolutely wonderful. Yet again, a Lewandowski brace in Mainz. The first man ever to score twice in 4 successive games at one venue in the Bundesliga. It's a wonderful free kick which bends and arcs and swerves and curls.
Robert Lewandowski to equal the records! Robert Lewandowski, an all-time Bundesliga great, is now a legend, and he knows who he's got to thank for setting the record in the first place. Gerd Müller has now got a partner, and everyone is on their feet, and quite rightly so.
Martinez. Sané with the shot. It's going to fall for Lewandowski! And finally he does it! The record they said would never be broken is now his and his alone. 41 goals in a single Bundesliga season. Robert Lewandowski writes yet another chapter in the history books.
James involves again Robert, the ball in his orbit, under his spell. Arjen Robben now for Kimmich. Driven cross, oh, Lewandowski's backheel finish is the stuff of utter dreams. It is fantasy football for Bayern, and for Robert Lewandowski, a 2-goal lead, and that is a goal you will go a long way to see the equal of. What a remarkable finish.
Come on. That's it! That's the goal that Bayern were looking for, and it's a piece of exquisite skill from Robert Lewandowski. What a brilliant back heel. 1-0 to Bayern now, courtesy of Lewandowski. Textbook stuff. If you want to know how to do that goal, that's exactly how you do it.
Rodriguez for Lewandowski.
Martinez, Lewandowski's onside here and makes it 2. And Bayern already are firmly in charge of this crunch clash.
Here is Kimmich. It's a lovely ball in! And Bayern's Iron Man pushes them a little bit closer to a 7th straight league title. Robert Lewandowski with his 22nd league goal of the season, and Bayern's breakthrough arrives.
And here's James!
Cuts it out, but then gives it to Renato Sanchez, and here's Lewandowski. Could be problems here. Finished off fabulously by Thiago, and Bayern are back in front.
Here comes Thiago. Thiago through for Roda. And here's Lewandowski with a shot, and with the goal. 9 minutes. And the first today comes for Bayern. No surprise who's got it. It's now a career best in the Bundesliga. 25 league goals this season for Lewandowski. This was taken with a real swagger and style.
That's a great ball, absolutely perfect, and an extremely well executed goal from Robert Lewandowski. Two goals now for Lewandowski.
Jerome Boateng, who set up the first goal, and he's looking for Lewandowski, and Robert Lewandowski has made it 3-1 in almost a carbon copy of the first goal, and of course it just had to be Robert Lewandowski. Well, what a start to the second half for Bayern.
Here comes Thomas Müller, and that's a dangerous ball in, and Lewandowski scores just 40 seconds into the second half. And if Werder Bremen had any hopes of getting back into this game, they have surely just been extinguished. Bayern in cruise control. They have a new coach, but it's the same old story.
Possession for Bayern well up in the 70% range. Pushing slowly further and further forward. Too pretty. Oh, too beautiful for words. Thiago scores and puts the finish on a delightful Bayern move. Audacious to the last. Excellent team goal. Skill, flair. And 4-0 the reward. Philip Lahm, oh, unselfish. Great stop. Lewandowski finishes it off. That's a poacher's goal. It's 2, his second of the game. And then a full-blooded, all-or-nothing header from Lewandowski. Much different side than the side that played against Hanover. Oh, spectacular Lewandowski this time! Last time I said that it was Thiago that was smacking the ball home, but that one was spectacular Lewandowski. Look at the first touch and control from Lewandowski there.
trying to turn defence into attack was Lewandowski. Trying to help the ball on its way. Müller was single-minded. Lewandowski! That was special! Oh, magnificent! Baumann beaten by Robert Lewandowski for the 18th time in his Bundesliga career. And how about that for the Müller-Lewandowski combo?
Here's Lewandowski for Bayern, early chance! And taken by a striker who is having the season of his life. Robert Lewandowski, 23 league goals for a stellar, remarkable, superhuman season. And Bayern make the start of champions in the Cathedral City.
Oh, well left, that's a great piece of skill. Robert Lewandowski does what Robert Lewandowski loves to do. He loves to score goals, and he loves to score goals in a row, and that is his 6th Bundesliga match day and his 6th goal in a row, as it were, on the first 6 days of the season. Oh, beautiful stuff. Lewandowski almost wanting too much. Oh, lovely reverse, and what a goal that was! Oh, so cheeky from Robert Lewandowski. The cutback was absolutely glorious. Goodness me. Richards slots it back through. Lewandowski turns and finds the target, as Lewandowski has a want to do of an evening's football. That was a very, very well taken goal. Made the time, made the space, picked his spot and put the ball exactly where he wanted it to.
Lewandowski now for Corentin Tolisso!
Already scored 5 times against his old club in Bayern colours. It's Lewandowski! Perfect! Bayern are flying in Der Klassiker! And Robert Lewandowski once again punishes his old club.
Pass by Coman for Müller. Lewandowski! He loves scoring against Wolfsburg. Robert Lewandowski. Well, they might applaud. Is there any stopping Bayern tonight? Well, the goal was simplicity itself.
That dink ball over the top again. Sooner or later it's going to come good. And it is sooner than later. And finally, just before the hour mark, Bayern have breached the Köln defence to make it 1-0. And almost a sigh of relief goes out around the Allianz Arena.
Thomas Müller, and there's the downward header! Well, Lewandowski about to be replaced. 3-2. Bremen switching off. Pavlenka unable to prevent it. And are Bayern ahead for good now? We shall see. What a game this has been.
Ribery again. This spells danger. Oh, what a goal! And would you believe it? Robert Lewandowski has just scored against his former teammates to bring Bayern Munich back on track. Game on, 1-1. Bayern Munich 1, Dortmund 1.
And Robert Lewandowski does it again. Who simply does what he does. He scores goals.
Lewandowski finding some room. Oh, that's a beautiful ball for Müller, and he will not miss from there. Müller putting Hamburg to the swords. It could all come undone. Have the wheels come off? They've still got just over 15 minutes to play, and they are now 4-0 down.
Robin. Back into the danger zone for Robert Lewandowski. Turns beautifully on a six-piece. What a goal! A brilliant start 15 minutes into the game. And that is dynamite from Robert Lewandowski. He is so graceful for a big man. And he's got to be one of the best strikers that Bayern have had for many a year.
Looks up. That's a great ball in. The finish has come from the man you knew it would come from when asked. Robert Lewandowski scores his 250th Bundesliga goal to level the scores just before half-time. The master shows exactly how it's done. As will Lewandowski, goes for his second goal. Robert Lewandowski, goal scorer extraordinaire, breaker of records, breaker of other teams' hearts. Puts Bayern back in front.
And Axel Zagadou. All mistake here. Lets in the danger man. Robert Lewandowski there! And that is a massive milestone. He joins the most exclusive club. Now one of only 5 men to score 200 goals in the Bundesliga. Robert Lewandowski, this season 20.
Now Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski cuts inside, lays it up on a plate for Thiago to score. Lewandowski, not just a goal scorer, Lewandowski goal provider. Thiago Alcantara's second of the season, his second in as many games. Stop that now. Lewandowski goes to drill it. Oh, Lewandowski smashes home just before the half-time whistle. The worst possible time for Stuttgart, but the absolute best is always possible from that man, Robert Lewandowski. Wants the challenge. Poacher gets round inside him. There's a chance for Lewandowski, and that's all that Lewandowski needs. He scored the last 2 times they met. He scores this time in his 200th Bundesliga game for Bayern. He scores his 175th goal in the Bundesliga for them, and that's exactly what his coach wanted. So, we're going to see something special in this one. I think we might. Dino Topmüller does like a special, and how special was that? Robert Lewandowski makes it 2-0. Right out of the top drawer of the rehearsal pitch, down on the Siebener Straße. A well-worked free kick routine.
Coman. And here is Lewandowski for the hat-trick, which he has. That's 10 hat-tricks now in Bayern colours. His first League One since March of 2018. And he's begun this season in the most lethal form, Lewandowski. Already 5 goals in the Bundesliga. A player you just can't contain in situations like this. Here's a Kimmich corner for Bayern. It breaks for Lewandowski, there is his goal. 32 for the season for Lewandowski. At last today finds the target. And Gerd Müller's 49-year record gets closer and closer.
Sané directing it back to the corner taker, Gnabry. And just like that, Robert Lewandowski pounces. And with that goal, Lewandowski is now second on his own on the all-time list of Bundesliga scorers. And there's Lewandowski, and he's done it again, and Bayern have done it again. 3-0. Lewandowski at the double. James goes over to take it. Lewandowski! That's what he does. He's been quiet this afternoon, but now makes a bit of noise. Lewandowski for the 16th time in the Bundesliga this season.
Lewandowski, he's got the power, he's got the speed to get inside, wants to take it on his own, nutmegs the keeper, and it's 2. Robert Lewandowski on fire, 3 goals this season now. And you can see right from the second that he got hold of that ball, there was only one place that it was going, and that was into the Bremen goal. It's what a striker should be. 2 shots, 2 goals.
Lewandowski. Robin in the middle, joined by a throng of players now. Lewandowski behind that top corner. On his own work.
Thiago. Nicely done. That's the first chance, and that's the first goal for Robert Lewandowski. The first chance he had in this game, really. The control and the execution of the shot. The reason why Robert Lewandowski has scored 22 goals now this season. Lewandowski. Is he going to make it 3? Of course he's going to make it 3. Lewandowski increases Bayern's advantage. And a cool finish from somebody who makes cool finishes his business. Davies hurdling the challenges. Now the chance to lay it forward. Lewandowski holds off Zakaria. Still Lewandowski. There's Coman, plenty of room. Kingsley Coman makes it 4, and Gladbach can go home now. In fact, you and I can go home, Steven. That's it.
Oh, good ball there from Costa, and there he is to score a perfect hat-trick. Robert Lewandowski scored his first with his left boot. His second goal in this game was with his head, and the third with his right boot. You cannot get any better than perfect.
Header from Lewandowski. Oh, that's a gorgeous header from Robert Lewandowski. The classic centre forwards, glancing header into the bottom corner. You won't see a better one than that this season. Lewandowski puts Bayern 2-1 up.
Oh, Lewandowski! It's crept in! It's the kind of game that champions win. And Robert Lewandowski somehow squeezes the ball home, and it looks like Freiburg are beaten in heartbreaking fashion. One of the best strikers in the world has had a big say in the title race once again.
Flags down, Lewandowski loves to score against his own sides, and within 5 minutes Bayern have the lead. 7 goals in 7 games prior to this match, but it's 8-8 now for one of the simply best strikers in the world. There's no other way to say it.
Yeah, 5 goals so far this campaign. Here is Alaba, in for Lewandowski, dummied here for Thomas Müller! Lewandowski's in there, and there it is! A record 45 years standing equalled by Robert Lewandowski. 11 home games, and he scored goals in the lot of them. And Bayern here with the opening goal inside 6 minutes.
Müller, good save again by Essa. Kimmich to try and keep it alive. And Lewandowski! Robert Lewandowski gets in on the act. This is his 22nd appearance of the season in all competitions, and that is his 22nd goal. Another incredible body of work from Robert Lewandowski.
They've left them room again. Oh, great speed, great control, great finish. Robert Lewandowski for Bayern sees off Stuttgart. And that'll be a huge relief to him after having missed the penalty. Robert Lewandowski, phenomenal striker. Now Bayern on the counter-attack, 5 against 2. There was contact, but they've allowed play to continue. Now, Leroy Sané, shooting chance taken under the outstretched arm of Roman Bürki. Bayern extend their leads. A powerful run.
And Müller here feeds Lewandowski, took on the shot and scores another one. Robert Lewandowski in a first half double now as Bayern go 3 clear. Again, Lewandowski proving so hard to beat, and once again in absolutely red-hot goal-scoring form.
Bayern intent on a 3rd goal. Müller looks for Lewandowski, finds Leo! He keeps doing it time after time after time. Robert Lewandowski is the best striker in the world, and if you want to know why, just watch the replay of that goal. Perfection from the master craftsman.
Bayern still look really hungry, and here is a man who likes to feed on goals, Lewandowski, and it's going to come here for Gnabry. Lewandowski, how about that? That is a perler of a finish from the pole.
Here by Goretzka, and there's the ball in. What a flick and what a finish from Robert Lewandowski. Well, that goalless streak is over in a big way. And this finish is Lewandowski in a nutshell. All kinds of goals. Oh man, so quick, so clever, The cross for Lewandowski on the chest from him. The overhead. And there's Gnabry, number 3 for Bayern. Made by Lewandowski, finished by Gnabry. Gnabry now for Thomas Müller. Müller, Gnabry, back heel touch here for Kimmich. A simple finish. And Lewandowski again at the double as Bayern reclaim the lead by 2-1.
Müller thrashes it towards Lewandowski! Where was Radetzky? He wasn't where Lewandowski was, just as he did against Wolfsburg. FIFA's best player this year. One last mammoth effort from Leverkusen to take all 3 points, but they need to be careful not to let Bayern in, not to let Lewandowski have his shot, and Lewandowski score and break Leverkusen's hearts. They did it to themselves, they let him in, and they have been severely punished by the goal scorer extraordinaire, Robert Lewandowski.
Chase on for Thomas Müller, hitting the byline, and Lewandowski! Well, he knows how to finish better than anyone, and he's done it again. 2 for Lewandowski, 5 for Bayern. Game well and truly over if there were any lingering doubts.
This is Robin. Good form. Still going, Robin. And now Vidal, and now Lewandowski! Perfect start for Bayern. Robert Lewandowski, 8 goals in 8 games now. His 15th Bundesliga strike of the season. And Bayern München are starting to move through the gears in this title race. The worst start for Schalke.
Sakai in trouble, here's Arjen Robben, back heel touch, Lewandowski with a hat-trick, and you bet he's got it. His 5th hat-trick in the Bundesliga, his 3rd for Bayern this season in all competitions. It's 4 for Bayern. Lewandowski's finish, measured.
Oh, here's another opening, and Lewandowski! Another hat-trick! You can't make mistakes against Bayern like that and get away with them. 4-0 to Bayern. Lewandowski registers yet another hat-trick. He makes it look so simple.
Towards Lewandowski, oh, that's awkward. It is Lewandowski! Well, he's making up for lost time, and that brings him a little closer.
Straight up through the centre of the park to Lewandowski. Now Thomas Müller. Alaba curls the ball in, it goes past everybody. There's Robert Lewandowski! There's the first goal of the game! Robert Lewandowski doing what Robert Lewandowski loves to do! And that is get himself ever closer to Gerd Müller's record. It's Robert Lewandowski, gentlemen. How did he have that much room? Where were the Gladbach defence?
Lovely from Lewandowski, and now Gnabry has room to manoeuvre.
It'll run here for Lewandowski maybe. Lewandowski with the balance and the great control and poise. How about the shot? And home behind it.
It's Lewandowski. There's only Elvedi in front of him. Robert Lewandowski, still Lewandowski. Off the post, and Thomas Müller! Incredible!
To loop it towards the back post. Can Bayern keep this going? Lewandowski, and it's Kimmich to touch it in. And Bayern are back in business. Bayern trying to carry the game to Freiburg early on. Delightful pass by Müller for Robert Lewandowski, and he dispatches it with authority. And it's another record for Lewandowski. He holds the record now for goals in a Bundesliga Hinrunde. That's 21, the Hinrunde, the first part of the campaign.
And they might have a chance here. Lewandowski trying to get it out of his feet, and he squeezes it in. And yet again, Robert Lewandowski rewrites the record books. The first player in history to score in 8 straight Bundesliga away matches.
Lewandowski will shoot. Oh, why didn't he stop it? He must have seen that coming from miles away, Alex Manninger. Not a great afternoon for him, that one, certainly. He does like to score against Augsburg. Does Robert Lewandowski.
Well, while it's still 1-0, there is still hope, but here is Lewandowski and there is no flag. It's Robert Lewandowski away and clear and scores. Business as usual for Robert Lewandowski. 30 Bundesliga goals last season. He already has his first of this campaign. And Werder Bremen are being torn to shreds already.
That's a good ball. Well positioned from Lewandowski, and it's put it in. It's goal number 3 for Robert. Superhero Lewandowski, the former Dortmund player, puts a smile on Pep Guardiola's face. 1-0, and not even 6 minutes were played on the clock when it went in. They're going down big time, and it's got to be, and it is! It comes off the inside of the post at the end of the day, but he's been waiting for that second goal, and he's got it. 3-0, Robert Lewandowski's brace, and I knew it was coming when he scored his first after just a few minutes. That's why I said then.
Here he is again. Robin, Kimmich with the option. Kimmich just hangs it up. Lewandowski! It's just so simple in the end. And Robert Lewandowski does what he does best, and that is score at home. An incredible feat. 21 goals in the Bundesliga now for Robert Lewandowski this season. And the signs are looking very ominous indeed for Hamburg now. Here's Alaba and Lewandowski. How good is that? 3-0 Bayern, Lewandowski doing it again. But the touch from Alaba was absolutely sublime. And Lewandowski, all he needs to do is just add the finishing touches. Gnabry wanted it played to him. Lewandowski, Gnabry! That will settle it, and Bayern can go into the winter break feeling much, much better about themselves.
Thomas Müller, neat turn. Lewandowski, back to goal, and Kimmich finishes. Bayern leads, and it was coming. They've been on top for the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And Joshua Kimmich registers his 4th goal of the season.
Helped in by Lewandowski as Bayern hit the front inside 9 minutes. And the pressure tells, and tells early. Clipped in here into Lewandowski's orbit. Rules block, it'll come the way of Goretzka though here. Goretzka's shot comes back off the bar for Lewandowski for goal number 2. As Bayern have really got their swagger back here. As Lewandowski scores twice in a blistering first 27 minutes. It could be a long, long afternoon here for Nuremberg.
Lewandowski! Oh, one of the goals of the season, surely! The turn and fire from Lewandowski was phenomenal! That was a bolt out of the blue! Oh, superb from Lewandowski.
Alaba in, Lewandowski's there, marvellous finish! Trademark, typical, clinical Robert Lewandowski. That is Lewandowski at his absolute zenith. That kind of finish, 18 for the season.
Kimmich. Goretzka. Lewandowski! Lewandowski finishes! A very, very nice move. The class, the quality that is Robert Lewandowski on display for all to see. He thinks quicker, he hits the ball quicker, and he scores. Now it's all Bayern. Beautiful finish from Robert Lewandowski. What a goal! The master at work. He got his chance, he took it, and Bayern are back in the game.
Leroy Sané, super skill into the penalty area. He's still weaving it, and he's put it on a plate for Lewandowski. Bayern have got a goal back.
Lewandowski with a little flick, and here's Goretzka, and Lewandowski! He doesn't pass up chances like that. Robert Lewandowski, 27 for this Bundesliga season now.
Lewandowski, he's got support, it's 4 against 2, Bayern scything open, Dortmund again, Thomas Müller sends the Allianz Arena into ecstasy as he makes it 3-0. The first thing he might have to do is to defend against Robert Lewandowski, who makes it 5. Doesn't he always?
pass by Müller. Finds Robert. Oh, what a goal! Robert Lewandowski! Hoffenheim teased and then torn by Bayern Munich's live wire, barbed wire attack.
Ribéry, there's too many red shirts here, and it's got to go in. You knew it's got to go in. You saw it all the way. Bayern have now smelt blood. Robert Lewandowski smelt where he's got to be to score his goal number 11. He can't do anything wrong at the moment.
Lewandowski looks to play in Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller has a sight of goal. Good save, Weidenfeller. Lewandowski's there to open the scoring for Bayern though. Robert Lewandowski on his return to Dortmund puts Bayern 1 up. And it just had to be Lewandowski.
And Lewandowski on the centre of a goal here. Down he goes. Tolisso. The referee allowed them to carry on. And Bayern on Meisterschale have the equaliser.
Here's Coman. Neatly done. Kingsley Coman, Lewandowski, and Robben. Good save by Adler, and then again. Lewandowski, Ribéry. Now Kimmich, delicately lifted in, and a brilliant header from Lewandowski. He's so good in those situations. 2 for him, 4 for Bayern, and they're showing that the word crisis is simply not in their vocabulary. Bayern dominance.
Boateng for Bayern. Tolisso, Lewandowski. A break here for Lewandowski to make it 2. And he never is one to pass up a chance as good as that one. Robert Lewandowski, 8 for the season, and Bayern go 2 clear in Berlin.
There's a good touch, and there's a good finish if you ever saw one. Thomas Müller makes it 3. Lewandowski with the little heel trick tap on there. You know that quality will out in the end, and that's exactly what's happened here. The quality of Robert Lewandowski shines through like a bolt out of the blue. A brilliantly taken goal from the master.
Lewandowski, and there you have it. Another record tumbles to Robert Lewandowski. The first man to 100 goals in the Allianz Arena. For Bayern, 99 in this stadium, 1 for Dortmund. And this one against Dortmund's bitter rival Schalke.
Little drag back from Lewandowski. That is finishing for you. That's what he's been looking for all of this game, and he's eventually found it. What brilliant finishing from the number 9. He's deserved that goal today, and he's got it, and he's moved 1 closer to Claudio Pizarro's tally.
Header on here for Lewandowski. So strong. Lewandowski feeds Müller. Back on Lewandowski again. It's another one. And there is an absolute goal machine. He lives to score goals. He is made to score goals. He's having the season, the time of his life. Got his first ever Bayern goal on this ground 5 years and 2 days ago. Lewandowski takes it, and scores it brilliantly. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a stunning free kick. Again, Lewandowski is Schalke's nemesis, and that is absolutely brilliant.
It's Lewandowski against hits, and Lewandowski, cool as you like, has equalised for Bayern. 2 for Lewandowski, 2 for Haaland. It's Bayern 2, Borussia Dortmund 2.
Kimmich on the scene, ahead is Davies, and here, this is Robert Lewandowski for Bayern. Lewandowski's ball across, and there is goal number 3. Lewandowski for Thomas Müller, off the bar and in. And Müller has 2, Bayern have 4. And Lewandowski this time turns provider as Bayern open their second half account. Leon Goretzka for Lewandowski, took it well, hit it well, and scores fantastically. Armini become his 27th different victim in the Bundesliga, and Robert Lewandowski got 4 in their last league game, and again, the smile of a goal scorer tonight.
Müller, that pass off the bat, and Lewandowski! 3-1, and the Müller-Lewandowski partnership comes up trumps for Bayern yet again. It's Lewandowski at the double.
Six minutes left. Are they going to make it 6? Of course they're going to make it 6! That's what Bayern do! Lewandowski, the master, adds to his tally with an absolutely breathtaking glanced header past Cohen Casteels. Oh, well, here's Robert Lewandowski, and that was a mess of Wolfsburg's own making. Robert Lewandowski gets his second of the game. The shake of the head from Cohen Casteels. No, he knows that that was very avoidable.
It's Kimmich. Lewandowski with strength. Lovely touch as well. That is a fabulous goal. That is the kind of goal that champions score. 2 for Thomas Müller, 3 for Bayern München. And Düsseldorf opened up by Bayern München.
Space for Gnabry. Lewandowski waiting and scoring the opening goal in trademark fashion. It's what he does. Lewandowski with the trademark finish. The opening goal is a Bayern goal.
Seeing more of the ball. Obviously, more shots going the other way. This is Lewandowski. Oh, 10 in 10. Robert Lewandowski, goal-scoring machine extraordinaire, extends another one of his records. You just cannot keep that man down. An absolute living legend.
Sané. Oh, it's really well done from Lever and Sané! And now Bayern are back in it. And who else but Robert Lewandowski? Turned away from Elvedi! Well, it may be a much changed Bayern side, but some things stay the same. Robert Lewandowski opens the scoring in 2022 for Bayern. He picks up where he left off.
That's a good ball. Well positioned from Lewandowski, and he's put it in. It's goal number 3 for Robert. Superhero Lewandowski, the former Dortmund player, puts a smile on Pep Guardiola's face. 1-0. And this is Lewandowski, and you know the outcome. Lewandowski with his favourite left boot. No, it's his favourite right boot normally, but he's not bothered. Any part of that body is a weapon from the prolific Pole.
And Müller's pass. Robert Lewandowski, neatly done. Lewandowski still here for Thomas Müller. It's 2 for Bayern. And Lewandowski provided for Thomas Müller's hit.
Come on! You can't do that! Yes, you can, because you called Robert Lewandowski. 25 minutes gone, it's 2-0. But here, they might be in trouble, and Lewandowski is round Özcan, and he's done it. It had to be him, didn't it? Bayern's main man gets them out of jail. And Robert Lewandowski nets his 15th Bundesliga goal of the season.
Give and go here with Coman in turn to Robert Lewandowski. Deflection comes Lewandowski's way, his moment, his goal, his record. 9 match days to start the season. He's scored in every single one of them, and no man's ever done that before. Well, a man for whom there is gold in those boots.
It's just suggesting what I was saying before, that Hanover are willing and ready, but they're going big time, and it's got to be, and it is! It comes off the inside of the post at the end of the day, but he's been waiting for that second goal, and he's got it. 3-0, Robert Lewandowski's brace, and I knew it was coming when he scored his first after just a few minutes.
And they're not finished yet. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that seals the deal now for Bayern. And of course, it's Robert Lewandowski. Completes his hat-trick, seals all 3 points for Bayern. They're up and away now. 4 goals to 2. Well, Robert Lewandowski is simply remorseless.
Lewandowski, Müller. Oh, this is gorgeous stuff. Robert Lewandowski scores. You've never heard me say that before. Oh, maybe you have a couple of times. The striker extraordinaire makes it 4. Robert Lewandowski.
Davis, wonderful stuff. Alphonso Davies making great ground, good cross, great goal. Finished off by Lewandowski, made beautifully by Alphonso Davies, and the pressure has told. Bayern lead early on. Lewandowski with his 15th goal.
Thomas Müller, a little give and go there with Coman. Müller's cross, and here is Lewandowski on the turn. Another trademark finish. The master. What a season he's having so far. Already 6 goals in the Bundesliga. Red hot, hardly covers it. Lewandowski makes it 5 today for Bayern.
Just let it run through there for Lewandowski. And through the legs of Corn Casteels. Well, that is a goal with relief written all over it. Bayern take the lead at the Volkswagen Arena. And it's Robert Lewandowski once more.